to a new way to experience the exhilaration of skydiving. No matter how many fixed-wing aircraft you may have jumped from, this helicopter is a much different process, so we need you to pay attention to this video and be sharp today during your entire helicopter experience, from ground to exit. This video will show you how to safely approach, climb in, exit, and free fall from the helicopter while wearing a parachute rig. The R-44 helicopter is a great platform to skydive from, and wearing a clean rig is the key. Know where your three handles are, make sure they're secure, and be sure they don't catch on anything when climbing in or out. Be protective of your deployment handle. The hacky sack design is very susceptible to getting caught on seat belts and door jambs. It's good practice to keep your hand over it while seated in the helicopter or any aircraft, and give it one more check before climb out. In this video, you can certainly see that a premature canopy deployment can create a dangerous situation. These jumpers were lucky. If the canopy had become caught in the rotor, the helicopter would have lost control. So move carefully when exiting. Before approaching the helicopter, check that your helmet is on, secured, and buckled, and that your hook knife, altimeter, gloves, and even shoes are secured. Don't bring any loose objects that can fly out. The tail rotor can be destroyed from something as small as a piece of paper flying out of the cabin, which can cause the helicopter to lose control. If what you're bringing is not already securely strapped, tied, or bolted to your body by the time you walk out to the helicopter, it doesn't come with you. A lead diver will need to be established who will be responsible for coordinating the fall from the skids.
Pilot will say, climb out. Then we will climb out of the airplane. We'll get poised outside. I will get eye contact with both jumpers, and then it's ready, set, go.
Approaching a helicopter with turning rotors can be done safely as long as you follow a few simple steps. Do not approach the helicopter until the pilot signals to come over. The tail rotor is difficult to see, and many accidents have resulted from people just walking blindly into the tail rotor. So always approach and exit the helicopter from the front. Good places to grab onto are the bar behind the front seat. Take your time when climbing in and move very slowly and carefully. Never reach up or chase anything that blows away. Fasten your seatbelt after climbing in by placing the flat end into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten or lengthen. Seatbelt must be fastened during departure, and then you can unbuckle it after climbing through 1,000 feet.
All right, guys, you can take off your seatbelts and buckle up.
To open, lift the top and pull the belt free. It's very important that you rebuckle your seatbelt behind you at 1,000 feet. Otherwise, the buckle will fly outside of the helicopter and do damage to the airframe. So remember, rebuckle that seatbelt behind your back. It's critical that you move slowly while inside the cabin. There are things that you can become hung up on, so be aware of your equipment at all times. Once at altitude, the pilot will signal to carefully step out onto the skids. Do not climb out until signaled by the pilot. To climb out, use the bar behind the front seat and ensure your handles are clear, and then slowly and carefully lower your feet onto the skid. Turn to face inside the cabin and maintain eye contact with your fellow skydivers. Make one final check to be sure you're clear and not caught on anything. Once everything is ready, the lead skydiver will signal to release together. It's critical that everyone releases together. If you don't all leave together, the helicopter could become unstable. Do not jump. Just gently step off or roll off backwards. Be smooth and gentle. We hope you have a great jump, and when you're done, pack up and let's go up and do it again.